AV2 crew, this is Unknown here, and we got another episode of Trophy and Achievement Systems, the good, the bad, and the cringe, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about glitched trophies. Now, everyone hearing the word glitched probably brings some painful feelings to you, but there is a positive side to the glitch trophies, and that I think is something that people don't quite put in the top of their head. First thing, usually the downside of the glitch. So glitch trophies and or achievements. So let's talk about the kind of obvious first. It just not popping for you. You do the achievement situation and it doesn't pop for you, and then this could cause several issues for you in regards to potentially just having to replay almost the entire game. And that happened to me. There was a few examples of this. The collectibles in Child of Light, there was these notes you had to collect, and literally the last note, I pick it up, what happens? Doesn't register, no trophy. I have to replay the entire thing from the get-go, and that was unfortunate. Other things, so collectibles just not popping, also just story-related trophies not popping, and this happened to me on both versions of Valiant Hearts for the PS3 or PS4, and it caused me to have to replay literally the entire game again because the last story trophy didn't pop. And then when I went to reload into my save file, try to get it again, all the data was wiped. And I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but this is both were Ubisoft games. Just I had some other glitched things regarding Ubisoft games as well, but that's not really specifically achievement trophy related, so I won't delve too far into that. Other things of note in regards to this, if you don't have a story progression trophy pop and you then progress and continue on with the game and pop a later story related trophy, same thing with collectibles. If you get things out of order just because it didn't pop right or something, this could cause so many headaches in regards to leaderboard sites for Xbox or PlayStation or whatever system you want to say here, where then you get flagged for having incorrect timestamps, crazy things like that. And then you gotta do all of this verification, justification. Now, if it happens to a ton of people, usually they're okay with it, but sometimes it just happens to a couple people and then they get incorrectly flagged, and that really sucks. Same with glitching and things popping too close together when they really shouldn't. Sometimes it's just not your fault. Sometimes the people aren't really hacking, but the trophies are just messed up and glitched, and it causes that to happen. Other things, glitch-wise, with trophies not popping, like 100%, for example. Now, this might not be specifically tied to the trophy itself, but more of an in-game. I know some Lego games, you would get all the collectibles, do all the challenges, all the gold bricks, all of that in your save file, still at 99.9%. And this would always worry me on several of the Lego games that this would occur on. Specifically, Indiana Jones. I remember that one as I was so worried the entire time. I was just like holding my breath. Please pop, please pop, please pop. Please get to the 100% save file and not have issues. Luckily for me, that one did work successfully, and that was a long one. That was like a 25-30 hour plus endeavor on several of those Lego games. Yeah, I have had to play several games over. Let me know in the comments if you guys have had to replay anything due to glitched trophies. Let's talk now about the positive side of glitch trophies. Or I guess you could call it positive. Some would say it's not positive because it's causing you to not actually have to do the requirement, which is potentially a lot harder. An example would be something like Fall Guys The Infallible trophy. Now, there was a glitch for this one where you could just make a custom lobby and have 3 friends and just have them lose to you 5 times instead of doing the actual achievement, which was win 5 full episodes. And so this allowed a lot of people to get the trophy or achievement. Now, the downside to this, like I said, some people, maybe you did it legit, and then it kind of almost devalues it in a way because you kind of feel like, oh man, I did all that legit, and then all these other people are just cheesing it with this glitched method. So there's both sides to that. Some see it as a positive, some see it as a negative. Other things would be we're doing actions for a trophy that it's not even really what the trophy requires, but it somehow is glitched in that it just pops the trophy for doing that other action. I can't really think of a specific example right now, but if you do know of one, leave it below in the comments because I would be curious. But I know there are some of these, I just can't think of one right now. So there is that too. Other things would be glitches, as in terms of just making the game itself easier for you, in which case you would go get the trophy then, doing some glitch that made your character invincible or what have you. And this isn't really specifically tied to a trophy or achievement hand in hand, but it does make it so that some of them are indeed a lot easier. All right, well, let me know your thoughts on this matter. If you have anything to add, have any trophies glitch on you, have you have any really headache-inducing glitch trophy stories, I would love to hear them. And if you have any other input or any ideas for future episodes, I'd love to hear that as well. And you can leave comments here or in the Discord. We have some discussion on input you would like me to add to them. And with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. I'll leave some links below in the description if you want to hang out on Twitch, in Discord, etc. So I will sign off by saying, everybody enjoy your games, have a good night, a good morning, spread that plague of positivity, game on your own terms, you do you, and be your V2.